Alright guys, let's cover the slam ball today. So, slam ball is an awesome conditioning exercise. It's usually done in higher rep volumes, so you can get a lot of cycling, okay? The weight is moderate, okay? But what happens is it covers a large range of motion, so it actually goes all the way overhead all the way to the ground. And that's from the ground to overhead back down. For me as a short guy, that's still 7 feet going up, 7 feet coming down. It's 14 feet of work, 20-pound ball. It's a ton of work, super high conditioning. So what we need to get this done today is we need a ball that can handle being slammed to the ground, because we're going to be doing it a whole bunch. Okay? So the first step is basically to get the weight to overhead. Okay? So in order to do that, we're just going to do some basics of the deadlift, okay? And we're going to be explosive to get it overhead. So the hips are going to go back, grab onto the ball, okay? On the way up, we're going to extend the hips quickly and finish to overhead, okay? So this is almost like a snatch, just with a medicine ball, but we're going to go ahead and do 5 of those. So hips go back, okay? Explosive hips, all the way to the top. Go ahead and drop it down. So we got 5 of those. Pretty simple. That's how we're getting it to overhead. Once we get it there, okay, this is where the slam part comes in. Okay? We're going to focus on getting our hips to be the first thing to move. If our hips are not the first thing to move, that means we're going to be wearing out much more quickly than we should be, and we're not practicing the most efficient movement pattern, which if repeated over and over and over again is going to lead into not getting the most out of other more advanced movements. Okay? The conditioning effect won't be lost by improper sequencing, so you don't have to worry about that part. But if we can get the proper sequencing, it's going to translate to all of our other movements, not just getting conditioning workouts. Okay? So once we're overhead, okay, it's going to be a focus on the hips go back first, okay? Then our shoulders first. Okay? So if I'm going without the weight here, it's going to be hips go back, almost like I'm doing a good morning, and then my shoulders are going to go. Okay? So notice that my hips go back, then the shoulders, that's the sequence of events. If you haven't heard before, but it's hips then shoulders, I don't know how many movements that applies to, and that's why it's so important that we practice this. Okay? So we kind of go overhead, hips go back, then the shoulders. Okay? So extend back up, hips back, then the shoulders. Okay? So let's go ahead and do 4 more of those. Okay. Now, with our slam ball, what we want to be able to do is we want to slam this thing as hard as we can. So it shouldn't be a soft, hips back, let the arms go. It should be a powerful, forceful slam. If we do this, we're going to get a ton out of the front side of our body. We don't have a ton of movements where we're forcefully closing our hips and shoulders at the same time. Maybe toes to bar, GHD sit-ups, both of which are very difficult movements and more advanced. So this is a great way to make that same position more accessible for those of us that don't have as much training experience to get those more advanced movements. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 5 reps. I want you to slam the sucker as hard as you can. The only thing I want you to do, aside from slamming as hard as you can, is make sure the hips are the first thing to move. Okay? Hips. 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 That's our slam ball, okay? You'll notice that the position that my hips end in is in a power position. It should be our strongest position. There are other variations where we do a full squat. That is not what the typical slam ball is all about. For today, it's all about just getting power down on the ball. And we do it by sending hips back, and then the shoulders. So, that's our slam ball. See you guys in a minute.